Hey guys, I'm standing here with Tony Lambrea of Ultimate Training Munitions, UTM Worldwide, and this has been a fun day, a good learning day too, Tony, working with our different scenarios, working with the drills that we did. We did a bunch of stuff today, but all of it involved the use of UTM's products, which you see lined up here on the table. So tell us about what we have here on the table.
All right, so obviously we were doing training in multiple environments today, right? So we started out doing some drills in the warehouse, and we used blanks, silent blanks. They'll cycle the gun, eject the cartridge, lock back to slide function, but there's no projectile, there's no gas, there's no emissions.
Yep.
We used our battlefield, which gave us a little bit of noise, a loud bang, so it gave us that report that we wanted, give us a little more stimulus to make it more, realistic, more stress. Then we also utilized the marking rounds, the target marking rounds and man marker rounds, and we even threw some role players in. Yep. And shot some role players in between to try and do some drills. So we have that stepping stone approach to do that, so because we have such a breadth of ammunitions and types of rounds, everything from the blank rounds all the way to the marking rounds. And then we also used our rifle platforms, which is just a bolt carrier group. We changed the bolt carrier group out, and you're using your rifle. We've been using Glocks all day. We've got SIGs, we've got all kinds of guns, but we changed out the Glocks, and we've been using blanks and marking rounds for that. It gives you the opportunity basically to train anywhere. I mean, obviously we're here behind the scenes shooting scenarios in 5.11, right? Yeah. In the store. Working through drills, and we haven't damaged anything, at least so far.
As far as we know.
Yeah, as far as we know. So we haven't done any of that damage, and we're actually being able to train. And even working in the warehouse, once again, with live, real weapons, just changed out. All of our products have live round lockout, so it's completely safe. The rifles go to rimfire, and the head spacing on the pistols won't allow a live round to be locked into there. Right. So you have such a safety factor that once everything's changed out, we know you're shooting only UTM. Yeah. It's completely safe.
I also thought it was interesting that even some of the safety lockout features exist within the man marker rounds and the blank rounds. Right. Meaning that when we set up a gun for blanks, you can't chamber a man marker round in there and have something mess up your gun.
Yeah, and by design again, if you're doing drills and you're not wearing equipment, because your marking rounds, if you're going to shoot them at people, you have to cover all your skin, wear 2 layers loose fitting clothing. So when you have that safety factor, so if you're only shooting blanks, all you need is iPro. You don't want a round to be able to slip into that and now all of a sudden shoot a projectile. So even within our systems, we have thought of every kind of safety feature that we could possibly think of in order to make sure that, it's a realistic, it's a good environment, and the technology is there, but it's a safe environment, because anybody gets hurt, shut your training down.
Absolutely. Tell us, more about the value that systems like this have as far as training goes.
So, obviously we talked a little bit earlier on, the value of it is that, you go to the live fire range and you're shooting on a linear range, all you're doing is you're shooting paper. That's good, there's some value there. You have to learn your basics, you have to learn to be faster, you have to do those things. But this gives you the opportunity to shoot in real environments. It gives you the opportunity to shoot 360 degrees. It gives you the opportunity to shoot and actually not have hearing protection and restrictive equipment. It gives you the opportunity from basic all the way through advanced shooters, because the basic shooters can come in a non-intimidated way, and they can learn how to fire a gun. And then you can actually do it in a more advanced way, where you're doing some of the drills that we did earlier, where you're interactive and you're running around and you're gun battling each other. So everything from the basic, shooter learning, maybe the teenager that's not familiar with firearms, or the younger kid that's not used to firearms, all the way straight to family members that have never fired a gun. And then you can have the guys that are squared away and they're advanced and they want to learn more tactics and they want to be able to shoot. So UTM has that versatility, and it gives you the opportunity to basically go anywhere you need to.
Awesome. So Tony, where can people learn more about UTM and the products that you have?
So if you go to UTMworldwide.com and then go to the shooting enthusiast page, and you'll see it. There's tons of videos on there. There's the products on there that you can look at. And there's actually some other sections in there I think that'll be pretty fun for you to look at.
Yeah. And also don't forget to check out the new Fighting from Cover video course coming out very soon, where we feature all the UTM training products, as well as Tony on screen with me, showing us how to use it and train effectively.